ऊर्जन्दुहाना धेनुर्वागस्मानुपतिष्ठुतैतु व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्ते पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकदातं तपोनिधिं व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। शिवशक्तिसमारम्भां भास्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मत्श्रीनाथपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रीललिता महात्रिपुरसुन्दरी समेत श्री चन्द्रमौळीश्वराय नमः। श्री काञ्ची कामकोटिपीठाधिपति जगद्गुरु शंकराचार्य श्रीचरणयोः प्रणामाः। स्वस्ति श्रीमदे भूमण्डलालङ्कार त्रयत्रिंशत्कोटिदेवता सेवित श्री कामाक्षी देवी सनाथ श्रीमदेकाम्रनाथ श्री महादेवी सनाथ श्री हस्तगिरिनाथ साक्षात्कार परमाधिष्ठान सत्यव्रत नामांकित कांची दिव्य क्षेत्रे शारदा मठ सुस्थितानां अतुलित सुधार समाधुर्य कमलासन कामिनी धम्मिल्ल संफुल्ल मल्लिका मालिका निश्चिंत मकरंद झरी सौवस्तिक वांग निगुंभ विजृंभणानंद तुंदलित मनीष मंडलानां अनवरता द्वैत विद्या विनोद रसिकानां निरंतरालंकृतीकृत शांति दांति भूम्नां सकल भुवन चक्र प्रतिष्ठापक श्री चक्र प्रतिष्ठा विख्यात यशोलंकृतानां निखिल पाषंड शंट कंठकोद्घाटने विशदीकृत वेद वेदांत मार्ग शन्मत प्रतिष्ठापकाचार्याणां श्रीमत् परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्यवर्य श्री जगद्गुरु श्रीमत् शंकर भगवत्पादाचार्याणाम् अधिष्ठाने सिंहासनाभिषिक्त श्रीमत् चंद्रशेखरेन्द्र सरस्वती संयमीन्द्राणाम् अधिष्ठाने सिंहासनाभिषिक्त श्रीमत् जयेन्द्र सरस्वती संयमीन्द्राणाम् अन्ते वासिवर्य श्रीमत् शंकर विजयेन्द्र सरस्वती श्रीपादानां च चरणनलिनीहोः सप्रशयं साञ्जलिबन्धं च नमस्कुर्मः। वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ अविघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सुमुखश्चैकदन्तश्च कपिलो गजकर्णकः लम्बोदरश्च विकटो विघ्नराजो गणाधिपः धूमकेतुर्गणाध्यक्षो भालचन्द्रो गजाननः वक्रतुण्डशूर्पकर्णो हेरम्बस्कन्दपूर्वजः द्वादशैतानि नामानि यः पठेत् शृणुयादपि विद्यारम्भे विवाहे च प्रवेशे निर्गमे तथा संग्रामे सर्वकार्येषु विघ्नस्तस्य न जायते। महागणपतेर्व अनेक कोटि प्रदक्षिण नमस्कारान् समर्पयामि. So, any one of you know the meaning of the last line? विद्यारम्भे विवाहे च प्रवेशे निर्गमे तथा. Nobody? From anybody else? Correct. So what it means is when you started education, Vidyarambe, from the time Vivahe cha Praveshe, as you pass through the Grihasthashram, marriage and Grihasthashram, all the way through when you go out for work, or in those days, olden days, war. In simple terms, anything that you attempt, there should not be any obstacles. Vignam means obstacle. There should not be any obstacle. And so you put your prayers to Lord Vigneshwara before moving forward. So we also are doing the same thing. And let us all pray, all the veterans in the group, right from Manu and Ravi, Sai, all of you, please bless the Vishnu, the boy who has undertaken the effort. Congratulations to you and your parents. It's a great step that you have decided to start learning Vedas. And Vishnu, you see that boy in the middle, right there between Ravi uncle and Ratna auntie? The guy waving his hand, he is also learning from me. So you will see him in the next class. And there are Rishabha, are you able to wave your hand? Rishabha, that's Rishabha.
Hello.
Yeah. Now, Raju, we are able to see you. Yes. Okay, great. So let's go to the main thing that I wanted to teach today. This is called Matruka Panchakam. So if you open the PDF that I have sent, go to shloka number 5. अम्बेति तातेति शिवेति तस्मिन् प्रसूतिकाले यदवोच उच्चैः कृष्णेति गोविंद हरे मुकुंदे त्यहो जनन्यै रचितोय मंजलिः अम्बेति तातेति शिवेति तस्मिन् प्रसूतिकाले यदवोच्च उच्चैः कृष्णेति गोविंद हरे मुकुंदे त्यहो जनन्यै रचितोय मंजलिः. Any idea what this is all about? Hello? Matru Panchakam is a bit of 5 shlokas that is composed by Jagat Guru Sri Adi Shankaracharya. He has composed innumerable priceless gems. This is one of them, one of my most favorite. I've taught this before, so people like Anu have already learnt it. It's already worth revising it. Adi Shankaracharya is responsible for introducing Advaita philosophy, Vedanta, establishing of all the Shankara Matams all over India. Anybody knows where he was born? Where is Kaladi?
Kerala.
Where in Kerala? Close to Kochi. If you have not visited that place, please do. I have been there. Unbelievable level of divinity. You can feel that once you enter. Very small place. Worth making a trip. He walked all over India by foot, from all the way from Kerala to Kashmir to the Himalayas to the east, back south. And in the short span of 34 years before he attained Samadhi, he composed so many things. When he was destined to take sannyasi, he had lost his father at a very early age. His mother had only him as a boy to support. And when it was identified that he is going to take sannyasam, she said no. And finally, cutting the long story short, she got convinced under one condition, that he will be there by her side during her last moments. So when she passed away, he came all the way to fulfill his duty, and he did all the Antyeshti Karyangal. It's a dicey thing. For sannyasi, there is no ritual. So they don't need to do Sandhya Vandanams and all that stuff. But here, because he had committed to his mother, he performed the Antyeshti, the final rites, and he sat and composed because he couldn't control his emotion. So this is one of those 5 shlokas. What this means, Ambeti Tateti Shiveti Tasmin. When she was delivering him, she has gone through so much of pain, so much of discomfort. But she didn't use abusive words. She didn't abuse people around her. She was giving a shout out, crying loudly, calling Lord Shiva, Lord Krishna, Lord Hari, Lord Mukunda, Govinda. And he says, I offer my Sashtanga Pranam to her. I prostrate in front of you and offer my Sashtanga Pranam to you. That is the meaning of this shloka. Now, if you can go to the first one, Astam Tavadiyam Prasuti Samaye Durvara Shula Vyatha Nairuchyam Tanusoshanam Malamayi Shayya cha Samvatsari Ekasyapi na Garbhabhara Bharana Kleshasya Yasya Kshamah Datum Nishkriti Munnatopi Tanayah Tasyai Jananyai Namaha Astam Tavadiyam Prasuti Samaye Durvara Shulabhyatha Nairuchyam Tanushoshanam Malamayi Shayya cha Samvatsari Ekasyapi na Garbhabhara Bharana Kleshasya Yasya Kshamah Datum Nishkriti Munnatopi Tanayah Tasyai Jananyai Namaha. Again, any guess for what this means? Astam Tavadiyam Prasuti Samaye. Prasuti Samaye means during the time of delivery. She suffered such an unbearable acute pain and she became so weak because she was carrying Sri Adi Shankaracharya for 9 months in her womb. And then for 1 year, she had him sleep in the same bed with her, nurturing and taking care of the newborn. In the course of that 1 year, because the child urinates, passes feces in the bed, she did not wink even once. Those of you who have gone through the process, you know what is being talked about. Those of you who have witnessed this can empathize. And for the youngsters, it is extremely important you take this sloka very seriously. So, in all of these things, she never ever felt any kind of a regret. What is this that I am going through? The focus was always the newborn, focus was always the baby. In this case, it is Adi Shankaracharya. Now, this is all well known, common sense. So, what is it? Why is it so important to learn this? Ha, Vishwa, go ahead.
ரொம்ப சாரி, நான் இந்த கால் பிளான் பண்ணல. ரெண்டு நிமிஷம் ஜாயின் பண்ணிட்டேன். இங்கே வந்திருக்கேன். உங்களுக்கு அட்லீஸ்ட் ஜாயின் பண்ண
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No problem. So, the significance of this is the last line where he says, I will always be indebted for this, even a great son like me. That's the key word. So in today's world, I've seen many kids talk very roughly with their parents. Don't give me all these excuses. You gave birth to me. I didn't ask you to say that you deliver me. You gave birth to me. You decided. So now you get me whatever I want. It is your duty. You're not obliging me. You're not doing a favor on me. This language we have heard and we have seen. And I wouldn't blame the kids for that. I would say the parents can take the responsibility in trying to explain to kids at a very young age the whole process of life and birth, life and death. It is much different in Sanatana Dharma as viewed by other faiths. It's essential to understand where we differ and how we differ and what is important. With that, we will wrap up this class. But the question to all the adults, including ladies, because you were also delivered by a lady. How many of you have ever taken time consciously? Consciously, how many of you have taken time in saying, Mother, I thank you so much, and use the same words like, I can never repay this debt, I'm indebted to you forever. And it is in Sanskrit word, it is called Matririn. Matririn starts from there, and lifelong, till the mother is alive, it continues, because she continues to cook food regardless of whether she is sick or whether she is tired or whether she is not available. The first thing that the mother always thinks about is how to feed the family. That debt we will never be able to repay. But what we can do and we must do is to openly stand in front of the picture, in front of her if she is alive, and express it at least once. That is the least we can do. And many of us, no bad intention or harmful intention, we feel, what is there to say this? We don't believe in formalities and all. That is wrong. Take a moment, do this, see what happens, how it changes your life. How many of you agree with what I'm saying? Including the youngsters. Rishabha, I can see Rishabha. Yashas, do you all agree with what I said just now? Yes, 100%. Fantastic. That is why these kids are learning Vedas. So, very proud of all of you. Thank you for taking time. With this, we will wrap up this special class. I will somehow manage to finish the rest of the 3 shlokas with meanings. And you already have the script. Start practicing it. I'll share the audio files too, if that helps. All right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Chalba. Chale.
நம்ம கிளாஸ் எப்போ தெரிஞ்சு ஆரம்பிக்கலாம்?
Mostly இன்னொரு 2 weeks.
சரி.
Yes. Because I will be in Dubai for 2 weeks from now. So அங்க கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமா இருக்கும். Yeah.
சரி.
All right? Thank you. Okay. Raju and Vishnu, I will send you another link. Then you can join there.
Okay, sir.
Right. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Mama.
Yeah.